Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while, long time no see. It's nice to talk to you again. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? That's actually really creepy. I didn't mean to do that at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, I'm back. I know. I keep coming back, saying I'm gonna record more, and then I don't. Life just gets in the way. But I am back right now. I'm gonna record now. I'm not gonna make any promises when the next episode will be out, but I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can. Today I actually have a project I want to do, and I'm actually really excited to show you this. So what we're gonna make is a fully automatic chicken farm. This is all the stuff I'm gonna use to make it. Everything above this empty line is exactly what you're gonna need. The exact amount of blocks of glass. Redstone repeaters, comparators, torches, daylight sensors, dispensers, hoppers, and all the buckets of lava. Everything else below is your preference of how many blocks you want. So I'll start organizing my inventory, and we'll start building this. If people want, I can do a more detailed what do you call it? I'll leave the buckets of lava for later. A more detailed tutorial to show you exactly how this works. But I'm not going to need any of that. I'll need that. I'll need those. I'll need those. So we'll start by placing the chests. This is exactly where all the meat is going to go, all the feathers, and any eggs that actually get left over if the chickens lay eggs before they die. So it's actually a pretty simple concept. I haven't seen anything like this. There could be things out there like this, but I haven't seen anything. I looked and there was like a large tower one that utilized cobwebs and things like that, but this is the simplest design that I could come up with. So this is what I'm going to go with. So the chest area is simply like this. 3 double chests, so 6 chests in total. The other 8 blocks here will just be for design, which you will see later. But then you get the dispensers going into the top chests. And then you have 4, or not dispensers. Did I say dispensers? I mean hoppers. You have 8 hoppers that are the actual pad. So on top of the actual pad where the chickens will stand will be this, then glass here, and this will be 3 high. Then we have, what do we do? Stone brick outlining the glass. I probably should have pillared up with those, because I can't reach there now. That's fine. Then for the inside of the cell, we're going to use stone, what do you call it? What is this? What is this called? Nether brick. I'm going to use nether brick, and all of this will be filled in. So the netherrack here will mold with the stone brick, so you don't actually see anything behind there. This will just be visible through the glass, and it looks nice dark, so you can actually see the quartz. But we'll do it like this, and I have to make sure I do the the redstone right, because I'll look like a dunce if I don't. So I have 4 dispensers here on either side, and these dispensers will hold the actual buckets of lava. So what's going to happen is baby chickens will stand on the half slabs, and baby chickens will not be big enough to get burned by the lava that will come out from the dispensers, but full-grown chickens will. So the dispensers will turn on and off quickly every time it becomes day. So every 20 minutes, which is about the time it takes for a chicken to grow up, and if the chicken isn't grown up, it won't be affected until the next time through. So that's the basics of this. And so that's the basics of this pad, where the actual slaughtered chickens will sit. I think here I had it like this. Hopefully I don't run out of this, which I might though. I had that, that, like that, and that there. So here, actually I shouldn't have blocked that off because I need to get in down there. Actually, that comes out like this. If I remember correctly, I built it I think 3 times just to make sure I knew the basics of what I was doing. But I'll do it like that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Let's we can move some of this out, give us some room. Get back in here. Give us a little bit of an access. And I will fill that dirt back in. So down here is where the other 2 dispensers will go. So basically the mother chickens, that I call them, will sit up on the top pad, and any eggs they lay will get put into here, into those 2 dispensers. And if I block that back off, oh, if it's getting night here, I'm going to need to go sleep. So yeah, this is pretty survival friendly. Of course, it does take some blocks that you have to use, and you can design it however you want. As long as you have the basic 2 pads, it's very, very easy. And the redstone is extremely simple. I will go over that when it comes time. And actually, for this part right here, it is time. So let's get this right. So we'll have that, 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 and that, and then we will get not that, those 2 on the bar. So the comparators will go there and there, and they need to be I think this is technically on, that's what it's called. They need to have that, the light on it. So actually, not these don't need to be here. So how this is going to work is take advantage of a feature here that whenever something goes in here, I think it needs to be, can I fill it up? No. How can I show this as an example? Actually, I'll go down here. So basically, a comparator, if you have it like this, where the wire just feeds back in, and then you turn it on, it doesn't do anything until you put it in the on mode. Then it creates a clock. So that's basically all I'm doing up there, is creating a quick clock that will start being a clock anytime anything is in either of those dispensers. So if an egg comes in here, it will start dispensing and actually going around. I think that's right, isn't it? I think so. Not like that. Like that. I thought something dropped down here, but I guess it didn't. So it will wait until it gets a lot of eggs, because as you can see, that doesn't really do anything. It doesn't actually turn it on yet. But once it gets more and more eggs, it will actually start turning on, and it will clock until they all shoot out. I believe. I think I'm doing this right. I really hope I am. Actually, let me be right back. I'll make sure I'm doing this right, so I'm not doing anything wrong, and I have to come back and fix it. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I am doing this completely right. I forgot about adding these in, which actually makes it act a lot differently than it is right now. So putting these in, with that one block going in there, it will power one block here. And that gets picked up by the repeater and sent through here, so it will click, even if there's just one block in here, and I'll show that. So it does get launched out, and then that will end up dropping down into there. So if there is more, it doesn't do anything. Crap. I know it works for eggs, but I think that's because eggs only stack up to 16. I know it works. Trust me. Trust me, it works. So that's that part. That's all the wiring here. The clocks on each dispenser, and then we will remove these here and put that there. So this next level is right here, and it goes, I think, like this. I think it's 4 by 4. Yeah, it's 4 by 4. Not messing with you on that one. It's 4 by 4. All the dispensers lead to this one, or not dispensers. Do I keep calling them dispensers? All the hoppers keep going to this one and this one. And then we will do design in a second. So 4 by 4 is 16. That is all the nether quartz half slabs we need. Nice and simple. Then again, I'll do design stuff after. Now, what else do we need to do here? What else do we need to do? We need to wire up the dispensers. So dispensers, again, are not too hard. I'm probably going to grab my efficiency pick here to move out some of this stuff here. And again, it is survival friendly. You don't need a ton of room. The room that you have is all for redstone wiring, and the actual, I think it's 18, I have a paper here, 18 by 14, and I don't know the height. Don't know the height at all, but I don't think it's much, or it's very tall. I guess I could count it here on the picture that I have. There it is. But we'll leave that for a little bit. And actually, as we're doing stuff here, I'll quickly actually, that comes away, and that goes down like that. Because I'm gonna have crafting benches there. Then this pillars up, goes across like that. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Geez, efficiency pick goes a lot quicker on netherrack than stone. Like a lot quicker. I didn't really realize it. But so what we need here is blocks all up there and blocks all up there. So the redstone wiring goes one above the dispensers, which powers them perfectly. And I need some stuff here. I think it's 3. Yeah, like that. The way that I did it was I had a little clock type thing here with these 2 droppers. A comparator coming out of here, a block there. I think that's right. And then, nope. I think it was 1 back. It was 1 back for sure. There's 1 platform that was 3 wide and 1 platform that was 4 wide. I kind of messed it up, but the bottom one is definitely 4 wide, now that I remember it. And for my OCD and anyone else's OCD, I will fix this up. So the dropper clock will go back here. And the comparator will go there, the block there, and then a redstone repeater here to carry it out of the block and start the pulse new. So basically, like, if there's only 1 block in there, right? So if I didn't put this, it would only be powering this 1 block out. But since a repeater starts the pulse all over again, or the signal strength all over again, it actually works. And that was actually a completely perfect example without even meaning to. I don't have enough of those. I think I had more cooking. Let me grab some more. So there's been a bit of a speed bump in the Nebula server, which is quite sad. I know Rob is leaving. They're talking about shutting it down, and I was really nervous about MineNova shutting down. Excuse me, just because I have a bunch of time in these next few days to record and get stuff done, and just so happened that the time that I had was being a little bit shadowed by the possibility of the server shutting down, which is tough because I didn't know if I should continue to work on the stuff that I had and record, or if I should simply should simply start a single player world or start finding a different server to play on or anything like that. And that's just because like I didn't want to waste the time doing something if it was just gonna not mean anything. I need to sleep again here. The reason I need to sleep is because for this reason, because I didn't know it was shutting down or not. I filmed a goodbye episode just in case, and in the goodbye episode, I took 2 name tags, and I made one Rob plays Minecraft, and I made the other J Blank, which are the 2 owners of the 2 different servers that I've been on so far. And I named a spider, used both name tags on spiders. So I think Rob's around here somewhere. If he didn't fall down and die, which I think he might have. I know Jay died, but I was hoping if it's nighttime, the spider's gonna chase after me. So I need to make sure I'm not around here at night. But I think he might have died. So I think I just wasted 2 name tags because Jay died already. Which is a little bit of upsetting, but crap. Okay, so back up here, I need to make it so every time it's day, a pulse is, or a double pulse is sent out. I need a double pulse because I need the lava to come out of the buckets, or out of the dispensers, to light the chickens on fire, and then go back in, get sucked back in. So I need a double pulse. So the way that I'm doing that, there might be a simpler way, but I'm going to have the daylight sensor here. So as it's day, it will send out a pulse. Then I will have I forget what this is called. It makes it so it sends out a very, very short pulse no matter what the input is. So I'll give you a quick example of that. So I need that there, redstone like this. And again, if anyone is confused and wants to make this, I can make a very quick tutorial. It's really not that hard. I put that there. So no matter what the input is, let's break that. If you see this torch right here, I put that there. It just sends it a quick pulse, no matter what it is. Even if this is constantly on, it sends it a very, and that's the torch right here. No matter what it is, it sends it a quick pulse. So that's how I'm doing that, is every time it becomes daytime, it sends it a quick pulse, as you can see right there. But then I need a pulse lengthener. Oh, I made this one too short. Crap. I need to do that here. So I move this all one back. So that quick pulse is going to be lengthened into a pulse that is long enough for whatever is in here to be sent twice. So it will be easier to explain in a second here when I get this down. the redstone... Wow. That was a lot of lag. Holy. I got sent back quite a bit. Okay, that's there. Redstone there again. This is the same thing I just showed you. And remove those 2 blocks. Put that there. And this needs to be there at the second position, just to make it long enough. And I can explain this in the tutorial, like how this little contraption works. I can explain that as well. That's pretty simple as well. But then this is the last repeater here, and then that there, and then a torch here. So how this is going to work is I put something in here, right? So the block is stuck in this hopper because this torch is on. But every time this pulse is sent out here, this, I think I have to put that there. So this, I might be able to show it quickly. That pulse is lengthened in this little circuit to turn this off for long enough for the block to be sent a bunch of times. So I'll show that here as quickly as possible, if I can. See if I can place it down. Nope. Why didn't that work? I really hope it's not some weird server thing that... I think it might be. Crap, the server acts differently than single player. So I'm going to have to figure out a pulse lengthener for this to make this double pulse. I don't think it's that. Don't think so. Yeah, it acts differently on single player. Well, that sucks. Alright, I'll figure that out and then I will cut back after. But basically it double pulses this redstone wire, which will release all the lava and then suck it back up. So that's the whole basis of this. I'm going to get the double pulsar working, and then I will coat the rest of this in the skin that I want it in, and then I will cut back to show you what it finally looks like. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, I'm back, and recording redstone is definitely not my thing. Not at all. I was staring at this for a few minutes after, and then I went back into my creative world to see how I set up the timer here, or the double pulsar. And you know what would make sense? Is if I had redstone here. So the pulse actually gets extended. It doesn't just go through the repeater. Yeah, that's probably how it works. So now if I do it, I'll show you what happens. Nope. Please say I got it right. There you go. Pulses twice. So that will shoot out a bucket of lava and then suck it back in, which will be enough to actually kill the chickens. And all their meat will come down here. And I believe since they're on fire, it should cook the chicken, which will be awesome. As you can see right now, all I'm doing is leaving the chickens in here. I'm letting them grow up. So that way I can get some eggs and populate the top area. I'm also getting some seeds to feed the chickens in the top. And this is the final design. This is how it looks. I put a little bit of the blue stained clay up there, the light blue stained clay, just to kind of contrast this outline here. And I started terraforming the wall, or the mountain, into here. So beside this, I'm probably going to have an enchantment table and a little room set up. And I'm going for this kind of Athens-themed type design. I wouldn't say exactly like the old, like you don't exactly like it. It's not perfect, but that's what I kind of want it to look like. And I kind of went with this because it kind of seems, I don't know, like something that would be in Athens. If I think of like very wealthy old Roman buildings, this is kind of the design I see. Just the nice pillars and pristine kind of look. But that's the design that I'm going for throughout my little area here. So I didn't fill in back here, so I can get the wiring, and I'll probably put this into a little room and then fill the rest in. But all I'm doing as of now is dropping down here, shoot out some eggs. I haven't gotten any chickens through the eggs yet, but I am feeding these guys. I'll see if they... It's hard, yeah, okay, so they're ready. It's hard to tell with the particles turned off, but you kind of get the sense of what's going on. So that's how this is going. That's how I'm populating the mother chicken pen up here. And down below, I haven't gotten any of the bottom chickens with eggs either. All the chickens down here have been through the eggs that have been laid up there. So since I don't have any of the lava buckets in here, when the sun goes down, sets again, no lava comes out, so the chickens actually have the time to grow up. And that means that whenever they are down here and they lay an egg, it comes down into this chest, as you saw before. So that way I can kind of fuel how I want things to go. I can fill that top pen up however much I want with the eggs and breeding. And then once I have enough up there, I will put the lava buckets in, which will kill these guys off. So that's all this build is. It's an automatic chicken farm. Once I get things, or the amount of chickens I want, as you could hear, a dispenser just went off. So a chicken laid an egg up here, and it went into the dispenser and got fired off down here. So I don't think it laid an egg, but I could be wrong. Let's kill this guy. So yeah, that's this whole build. Everything's done. Really. Once I get the amount of guys that I want, I can just go off and do whatever I want, come back here every so often, pick up the fried chicken, and that will be my food source. As you can see right now, I'm kind of just getting any food I can. But what I want to do with this area, I'll talk about plans. This episode's getting a little bit long, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have the enchantment room there. I will terraform more of the mountain to fit in there. I do have a bit of a design in a creative world of how I want things placed. Here will be a fully industrial, automatic smelter. So I'll just throw stuff into a little hopper here, and it will hopefully get sorted out and smelted in, and then come into chests here. That's how I want it to go. And then either up here or up here, I will have my house. I think I've talked about it before. I've never built an actual house, one that like has a sole purpose of sleeping and storing things. So I'll probably have in the house bed, a little sitting area to make it actually seem like a house, and down below will be a chest room. So I don't know where I want to do this, but I still want to do the automatic chest room. Oh, wow, that was a little bit of lag. I still want to do the automatic chest room where things will slowly get filtered in. Maybe I have a hopper, or a few hoppers at random points throughout the pathway, and just throw stuff in, and it gets filtered in. Just like right there, throw it, I can leave, and it will get filtered into the chest room. That's kind of my end goal. I don't know how realistic it is. I don't have an extreme sense of redstone, but I can probably figure it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been about a week since I recorded that last segment, which is sad. I keep thinking I have enough time to sit down, but once we get out to the cottage and start entertaining guests and things like that, it doesn't really happen. 2 more eggs, which is awesome. Yeah, so things get a little bit stretched out, which sucks, because I'd like to sit down and actually just record a whole episode and get things ready. But I'm going to try to have... Yeah, still none. I'm going to try to have another episode out next Friday, but I'm not going to guarantee it. I'm camping with my family. I think tomorrow? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that'll be that. I'll show you these dispensers working here when it gets night. I will throw in some pork chops. So I'll throw in 2, so you'll actually see that the 2 do come out. Place down the bed. So yeah, I'll try to get an episode out next Friday. I'm really feeling this build, so I'm excited. Actually, I should leave the bed. So there's no stone brick in there. Wow, that's weird. It's like a never-ending fall. What's going on? No one's on. It's just me. Here, maybe I need to move this. That's a weird bug. Sleepy, sleepy bear. There we go. So, unless it didn't go for some reason. Oh, you know what? Maybe it wasn't dark enough. Because, for that to go off. Let's, so, that should be down there. We'll go check it. And then I'll see what I can do about that. Yeah, so they're down there now. So that's how that works. Very, very, very simple, but very handy when it's done. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. And again, I'm really sorry about that kind of hiatus that I was on there. But thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have a nice Friday.